Today's problem is majority element. This is part of the 12-week interview preparation kit on Interview Bits, so you should pause the video, go over there, try the problem, come back, and we'll talk about it. So the definition, the difficulty here is easy. It is an easy problem, but it does say that it's asked at Microsoft, Yahoo, Google, and Amazon. So it's not like a baby question. If those companies are asking it, the problem description is, given an array of size n, find the majority element. The majority element is the element that appears more than floor of n over 2 times, more than half the time. Is that right? Floor of n over 2, over 2, so it would be 2, 3, yeah. You may assume that the array is non-empty and that the majority element always exists. Constraints. Size of the array will be between 1 and 10 to the 6th, that's 1,000,000, and the elements in the array will be between 1 and 10 to the 9th, 1,000,000,000. They will all fit in int variables. Input format. There's only one input, and that is an integer array A, or actually, in this case, it is an integer list A. Do not modify the list. I don't see how modifying the list would even help us. I mean, you could sort the list and take the middle element, but that would be an n log n solution. I mean, it's really a linear solution. So output, return the majority element. Example input. Well, I wish there was a little better example than that. But, I mean, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the input list, and for every number in the input list we're going to add it to a hash map. We're either going to, if this is the first time we're seeing the number, we'll put it in the map with a value of 1, or we will increment the value by 1. Once we've done that, we can iterate through the map until we get to an entry in which the value is greater than what we're calling n over 2, and then return the key. So let's, I'm not sure this is even necessary, but if we went through this list here, what we would do is say, okay, we've got a 2. Now here's our map over here. We haven't seen a 2. In fact, the map is empty. So we'll put a 2 and we'll initialize it with 1. We've seen it one time. The next number is a 1, which we haven't seen. So we'll add 1 to the map, and again, give it a count of 1. Next number is another 2. Well, 2 is already in the map, so we get the count that's already in there, increment it by 1, and put it back. So now it is 2. That's it. Then we just iterate through this, through the entries here, and we see that the key with the largest value is 2. All right. Oh, now this down here, return -1. I mean, we have a return in the for loop. I mean, that allows us to, if we have, a lot of entries in the map and we get our answer, early on, we can just skip the rest of the map entries and return the answer. But what that means is that we don't have a return statement for every code path. So to make Java happy and provide a return for every code path, we'll put a return here. Now, according to the problem description, that the array will be non-empty and that the majority element will always exist, we will never get to that return statement. All right, let's try submitting. All right. Very common question, majority element. If you found this helpful, then hit like, subscribe, check out the playlist on your screen to keep leveling up your interview skills. Check the video description as well as the pinned comment. They both have links to additional resources, including a free LeetCode patterns cheat sheet, which you can download immediately, as well as a link to my complete code and coding interview prep course. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.